Om Namo Bhagavate Vasudevaya Damvantare Amritakalashahastaya Sarvamaya Vinashanaya Trilokyanathaya Sarveshwaraya Om Shri Mahavishnave Namah Om. So today we are going to speak about a topic that is very relevant considering how we can dive into the principles of Ayurveda and take proper, useful information for current day practice. There is a concept in Ayurveda that is usually called the non suppression of natural urges, adharaniya vegas. And this will list you 13 of them. There's going to be you should not repress the void of mutra, urine, feces, purisha, shukra, semen, flatus, apana, and there's going to be 13 of them. There is one a little bit more strange, that is not holding your deep breath after effort, but you can consider, generally speaking, that what a baby does, you should not repress this because this will provoke diseases. Of course, I'm not against this concept, but the point is that nowadays we have several other problems that are not fitting in this classical box. For example, nowadays we have a custom or a culture where when you want to laugh, you are kind of sometimes forbidden because it's not um, polite. Another one that is much more serious, menstruation. Menstruation is not considered by regular traditional Ayurveda as a vega because of several other um, theoretical concepts. But for current day practice, menstruation is one of the major issues relating to women's health in the Western modern world. And I'm not only saying about taking anticonceptional pills and blocking the menstruation as a whole. I'm also saying about keeping yourself standing or working regularly like superwoman while you're menstruating. And in the overview of Ayurveda, we can consider that menstrual, menopause issues related are mainly due to this suppression or this withhold of menstrual flow during 30 years. One thing that is very important to reinforce is that this topic of adharaniya vegas is not just about one time that you suppress your sneeze or you suppress or yawn. But if you regularly do for like years, decades, this will be one of the factors that is going to impair your nervous hormonal system. And this will provoke systemic disarrangements of your metabolic functioning, and this will provoke diseases. Another Adharaniya Vegas that it's relevant for day to day in our Western world is keeping yourself seated over a long time and willing to stretch yourself a little bit and cannot, because if you do this, your boss or whatever is going to complain. So our main point here is to understand the principles that are underlying the classical text and go beyond them. We are not in a cage of shlokas and Ayurveda that it's by the aptas or the because we also have another problem is to tell who actually was Charaka, who actually was Sushruta, in the sense that we only have those papers and by the commentators, and there is a several epistemological problems on this background. But if you're interested in reaching and Ayurveda that it's actually working in our daily lives and helping us to gradually make change, we offer you two ways. One is by online consultations. I work with Ayurveda counseling for more than 12 years now, considering that I started around 2011, 2012, or by our courses, because we also have um, yearly courses, 40 weeks pregnancy courses, where you can learn this in a more um, live related studies. Nowadays, with Zoom, this is not so uncommon as it was in the past 5 years ago. But anyhow, we believe that Ayurveda is to be dealt with a critical approach, but not necessarily a aggressive approach. Not too soft, not too aggressive, only critical, respecting, and also renewing. Because if we're just to be defending the ancient Indian way of doing things, not necessarily this is going to help us. Okay, so my name is Tiaggo, namaste. And if you want more information, please see in the description. Om Gurur Brahma Gurur Vishnu Gurur Devo Maheshwara Gurur Sakshat Param Brahma Tasmai Shri Gurave Namah. Om Namaste.